So, we're now 5 episodes in, and Sean Bean's character Martin Odom probably hasn't died yet. I say probably because he did get into a collision with a truck by the end of the episode. I liked how episode 5 starts out logically. Martin looked fairly messed up at the end of episode 4, so we would expect another heated therapy session at the beginning of episode 5, which we got. Since Martin is obviously screwed up in the noggin, he takes a bit of a break at home only to get visited by his ex-wife Sonia. Now, I never really liked Sonia from the start. Her husband was struggling to deal with the rigors of his job and his memory, and all she can do to help him was whine and complain about it. With that in mind, in this episode I got the villain vibe from her the moment she showed up unannounced at his place. Given her previous behavior, it was unusual of her to be acting all nice with him. Plus, Robert McCombs, the stranger that gets stabbed at the train station, told him to trust no one. Who better not to trust than his own wife? Just saying. Anyway, I really liked how Maggie steps it up in each episode. She's the most reliable character in the show by far. She's the Sky of Legends. Notice what I did there with the Sky of Legends? And no, I'm not gonna stop with the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. references. Anywho, Maggie was able to get Agent Martin enough leads so that he could find out more about the gaps in his memories. All the while, Agent Rice and Crystal eventually team up to get to the bottom of the secrecy surrounding the death of Robert. I'm not gonna lie, from the get-go, I really had a hard time liking either of their characters. First off, Agent Rice comes off as too unlikable right off the bat. I get that he thinks he has a hunch of a cover-up, but as a viewer, I didn't get that sense of realism. Initially, there didn't seem to be much for him to have a hunch over anyway. But now that he has developed his hunch, he brought in Crystal, who always seemed a little out of place. I think Crystal is more interesting undercover than when she's directing the team, mainly because the team doesn't seem to need her help at all. But I'm liking the dynamic between Rice and Crystal. I definitely think they should expand on that. Now, I'm really looking forward to the next episode. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that Sonia and Nelson are in cahoots. I think they are both villains for lack of any other suspects apart from the subway shanker. It's really great that the show is getting better with each episode. But honestly, I'm just waiting for the moment when a character yells, "Hail Hydra."